been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Checks this down to the running back. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
You know, it's third down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. The kicker has good range, but this one is from 58 yards out. He missed it. Off target that time. And the lead remains at 7 after the miss.
Chris, you and I were on the field in warm-ups. We saw this guy hit a 62-yarder that hit the crossbar and actually went over. So we know that he has the leg to make this kick. I just don't think he got enough on it.
The shotgun running play call. First down and more. He's still running. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
And at first down, they go right back to him. They finally stop him all the way down at the 6-yard line.
But really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line. But it's first and goal for the offense.
And the Mustangs will line up here on first down and goal. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
That's a good job by this defense of understanding where they are on the field. They obviously don't want to allow this offense to get into the end zone. They routed the football on that pass and able to keep him short of the goal line.
Caught in the flat by the running back. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in.
But that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
Ball sits at the 2-yard line for third and goal. They'll try to run this one in.
Well, the home crowd making it pretty obvious. They clearly want the offense to go for it. Big fourth down play coming up.
So a yard away from the end zone. The offense will go for it here on fourth down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Touchdown, SMU, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
This is called having confidence in an offensive line and a running back. Fourth down and goal, you pound it in for the touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Now from the 25. That wasn't alert enough Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. A screen to the wide receiver. Showcasing the shiftiness on that play. Defense finally brings him down.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
They attack the deep middle of this defense, Kirk, come up with a big play.
Nice job giving that quarterback time to throw. Good job of making that read to the middle of the field and working against those safeties, and a big play is the result.
And the Blue Hens come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Bringing pressure. He breaks free. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. We'll see if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Got the first and still going. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
The Blue Hens are in the red zone. Pass is tipped at the line and will fall incomplete. Good play.
Zero hesitation that time. He just got it, put it out to the right flat. Unfortunately, it falls incomplete.
This is the 6th play on the drive. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Running back grabs it on a screen, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
Getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The defense makes the stop very close to a first down. They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. They're going to run the option. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Love the option call here on 4th down. Gives the quarterback some options, makes the right read, keeps it himself, and gets the 1st down.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And the defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play.
And I just love that this defense is not giving up on this 1st and goal. They attacked. They got through. They got penetration. Nice job of being able to keep them out of the end zone.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, the defense is doing everything that they can to try to keep these guys out of the end zone. Now we've got a big 3rd down coming up.
Game sets up a 3rd down and goal from the 6. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. On the run here, lets it go. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. He's swarmed by the defense.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the 1st down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
Instead of trying to take the lead with a field goal, they'll keep the offense on the field on 4th down. He keeps it on the design run. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the quarterback on a design run to try to catch the defense napping, but the defense was not having it at all. Waiting for that play to be run, comes up with a nice stop to get the ball back.
Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Oh, delay of game penalty. That's the last thing you want to do at this placement in the field.
On the set.
Backed up at the 1. He's going to throw it. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out the space.
He's talking, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. He's found some room at the 45. He's in the clear. At the 10 now. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Mustangs.
Just get this guy the ball and let him do the rest. The quarterback does a nice job of just putting the ball in the receiver's hands, and then he uses his legs with the run after the catch for the touchdown.
And the extra point makes the lead 14-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. set to take over here. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Caught quickly. Second down after that completion. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43. And the Blue Hens looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Looking for a man. The pocket breaking down. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. So second down and 10 now from the 43 after the incompletion. Pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Nice throw here by the quarterback. Goes with a touch pass. But, man, let's give credit to this defense. They are flying around, and he didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Here's a target, and it's complete. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
Timeout, SMU.
And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Delaware.
They need 5 yards here on 4th down to keep the drive alive. Now someone moved just a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The Blue Hens will have to kick this away. Punter comes out for the first time today, looking to pin him back. Ball lands at the 8 and bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Looking to throw now on 1st down. Catch made on the right side. Oh, great juke, and he's in the clear. Gets out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, I was really zeroed in there on that wide receiver. Just watching his route, did a nice job against zone coverage of being able to get downfield and then settle into that soft spot to give his quarterback a chance and an easy target for a big gain in a 1st down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Dump ball caught by the running back. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Important 3rd down play coming up. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The receiver grabs it. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
The Mustangs begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a 1st down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
They go with a direct snap, and the Mustangs pick up enough yardage to get a 1st down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
New set of downs for the offense, 1st and 10. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. 1st down, looking to throw the football. He's running out of time here. And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding. And here comes the penalty marker. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Running back has it on a screen now. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the 1st half. 7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes onto the field. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Blue Hens will kick this away to begin the second half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. An effective running game is why they're on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. And they'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it here. And moves the ball to the 37 for a 1st down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
An inside give now from the shotgun. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Catch made in space. Look out. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
The Mustangs' offense is on the move now. Toss play, running right. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's fun. You make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a 1st down in the red zone.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him. Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. And they pick up the first on the ground. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
And the Mustangs will line up now. It's first and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
Well, it's a great job by this defense coming up with a big sack there on first and goal. The offense still has their opportunities. Let's see if they can get back on track here on second and goal.
After a disastrous first down play, they're backed up on second and goal. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Defense is coming after him. And that's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the marker. Third down and goal for the offense. Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. He's swarmed by the defense.
I'll tell you what, considering they've been out there for a long time on this drive, they sure showed a lot of endurance there, coming up with a big stop. And now it's fourth and goal. And as an offensive coordinator and head coach, with this kind of drive, it just seems like you'd be missing something by not coming away with a touchdown.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Offense makes their way on the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitch and catch.
That completion sets up a second down play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Catch made on the left side. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
They try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Third down play coming up after that run. Out of the gun now on third down. And here comes a deep shot. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Chris, those deep shots, to me, the advantage is with the quarterback and the receiver because you know where the ball is. Great deep. Back's only chance is being able to locate the ball and be able to go up and knock it away. Really impressed with his ability to find the football, which allowed him to be able to eventually make the play.
Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's got it, enough for a first down. The ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
They misfire in the pass as time in the period runs out. And Kirk, it's SMU with the lead here. And as we reach the end of three, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Third and short here in this playoff. It's the 9th play of the drive coming up. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Now the pass is picked off. Now he's bringing it back. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. That last possession produced a field goal, but more importantly, it milked the clock, and they do that again. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
And I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. They look to throw it here on second down. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
First down here for this offense. Here comes a handoff. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays,
I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
So now from the 29, it's third down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course thinking touchdown. Strong defense. They stop him right near the line of scrimmage.
Well, it seemed like the offense was trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. And it's good right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And here comes the offense back out on the field now. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. He's got a man down the middle. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down. The Blue Hens come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Looking to throw it on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Look out, he's in the clear. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, the offense just could not afford to throw this interception. It's already a 2-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
SMU offense is back out on the field now. They settled for a field goal last time out. They're looking for the end zone here, no doubt. They're going to run it. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. The defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now fourth down.
I like the call here, third down and long. You know they're going to apply pressure. The screen game almost works, but you've got to complete the pass for your guy to have a chance to turn upfield. It's a missed opportunity there on third down and long.
Coverage team brings down the returner. Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Hey, you're down by a couple possessions late in the game. That's exactly how you want to start this drive. Let's see what they can do with it after that nice game.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Quarterback still with the football. He's past the marker and still going. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41. And the Blue Hens will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
That's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
Second down after that previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Touchdown, Delaware. This quarterback on fire today.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Third down coming up after that running play. Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitches to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, they go with the pitch here on the option on third down. Good call, but this defense is not fooled at all. Good job of recognizing this and being able to blow that up to now force a fourth down.
The Mustangs will line up to punt it away. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. And the Mustangs will line up to boot it away. He's on to boot it away now. Returner tackle right there. That's what will start the drive. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for the wideout. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.